Well, today in Michigan, we saw something we don't see much anymore in America. Two people from different parties crossing the aisle and coming together with a little bit of class.
I want to thank Governor Gretchen Whitmer for bringing it also to our attention very strongly. I'm not supposed to do that. She's a Democrat.
I am really damn happy we're here to celebrate this recapitalization at Selfridge. I'm so grateful that this announcement was made today, and I appreciate all the work. Thank you.
It's hard to imagine that that is news, a Republican president, Democratic governor at a National Guard base. That doesn't even really register 20 years ago. Now it does. So much so that Matthew Hennessy wrote in the Wall Street Journal today, the culture has time for outrageous characters, F-bombs, exhibitionists, interrupters, slobs. The sublime has given away to the garish, the sacred to the profane. Politics, of course, as we know, is downstream of culture. Politics won't change until the culture does. With us now, Lauren Wright, NewsNation political contributor, Princeton University political scientist. Chris Hahn, host of the Aggressive Progressive podcasts. Lauren, one of the classiest people I know.
Yes.
But we needed somebody.
You invited us for this.
I know.
Were you surprised?
I was a little surprised because nobody ever wants me to talk about
And we
being
fight
classy.
a lot on your show.
We do, but we are
But then
friends.
We're friends.
You know.
Yes,
So,
exactly.
yeah.
You guys want that in a teleprompter?
It's
Playing
okay.
that so well?
Wait a
Okay.
minute. We are friends and we talk a lot. Sorry. Sorry.
Lauren, why all the pearl clutching?
Over what?
Why can't things be classy? Like, we know this. This is where the world is.
Well, I think that word means different things to a lot of people. You know, I think people have always behaved extremely poorly behind the scenes. That's not
Just ask
new.
Lyndon Johnson.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the new thing is they want to be authentic, especially politicians. And so you're supposed to match behind the scenes what you do in public. And that's Trumpian.
I am sure that if George Washington had a camera on him his entire life, we would have heard some things come out of his mouth that would not make us proud.
Yeah,
right?
so
I mean, I think it's the 24-hour news cycle. It's everybody's got a camera on their phone. Everybody's on social media all the time. And everybody's trying to be more outrageous than everybody else to get more clicks. Because, you know, Peter Navarro did hit, well, you know, when you were interviewing Peter Navarro, it was Biden who said it. The negative stories do better in the press. They get more clicks. They get more. And Peter Navarro was basically.
Yeah, we don't. Okay, let's be clear. We don't ever do stories about planes that land, right?
Right.
Like that's just not news. So we put together some of just politically unclassy moments.
Okay.
Trump.
We have Trump.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No,
what you're
ain't
reading.
nothing.
Hold on.
Listen, if someone on this committee then starts talking about somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body, that would not be engaging in personalities, correct?
A what now?
You people on the left are crazy. You're absolutely crazy. Goodbye.
You're insane.
You.
This would sort of leave open a lane, a very wide open lane, for someone to call to our better angels, Chris Hahn. Why are no Democrats doing that?
Why isn't anybody doing it? I think a Democrat should do it. I think a Republican should do it. I think there should be a civility caucus. There is a civility caucus in the House of Representatives. My former boss, Tom
Sounds like a very boring party.
It is a caucus of both people on both sides of the aisle, where they're coming together trying to be more civil. Committee, which used to be the rule in the House and the Senate, is dead in Congress right now. Everybody's trying to, those clips right there are done for a reason. They're making those statements in Congress so they can put them in a fundraising letter and raise more money and get more attention.
People still send fundraising letters?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was Twitter.
Well, it's an email.
But Lauren, do you see that this actually works? The American people, American people say we want to take the temperature down. We want class to come back.
But in
do they actually mean it?
In the primary process, they pick the most extreme people. And so
Right.
you end up with these people in Congress who, reflect the population in certain ways, but it's not someone you aspire to act like.
I'm watching Gretchen Whitmer there with Trump. And the first thought that popped in my
that
head
was smart.
is Chris Christie hugging Obama. And that hurt him in a primary. Well, that moment hurt her. And I happen to love Big Gretch. I think she's one of the best we have, and I think she'd actually be a pretty good presidential candidate.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.